The fact that it has been ruled and I'll put in quotes, a suicide, that doesn't end the questions. That only begs many more questions.
An autopsy report reveals new details in the death of a 16-year-old girl discovered in a hotel under DHS care. The state medical examiner's office has now ruled her death a suicide. They cite a history of mental health concerns. As Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor reports, the findings are raising new questions about her care, her supervision, and the circumstances surrounding her death. Rebecca?
Kai, Maryland relies on hotels to house foster children when homes aren't available. But for a teenager suffering with severe depression, tonight the family's attorney questioning why she was placed here and if she was receiving the proper care. As DHS's investigation into the tragic death of a teenager in their care continues, an autopsy now complete. 16-year-old Kanaiyah Ward found 2 weeks ago in a Baltimore City hotel, where she was supposed to be receiving one-on-one support from a state caregiver. A state medical examiner now ruling her death a suicide, overdosing on the active ingredient found in Benadryl. The autopsy report uncovered by the Baltimore Sun citing a suicide note found at the scene and a clinical history of depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and a prior suicide attempt.
There's no question she had a history of mental illness.
In fact, according to the family's attorney, Thomas Doyle, it's the reason Ward was in foster care.
There wasn't a situation where it was a bad home. She lived at home with mom and the grandparents, but unfortunately Kanaiyah's mental health got to the point where it was not safe for anybody, so they removed her.
But Doyle says a hotel wasn't what her family had in mind.
Kiana's mom had been pushing to get her into a better situation. It was a group home, whether it was a situation where there was inpatient care with psychiatrists, therapists. I mean, she's just 16 years old and getting no help.
When asked where was Ward's one-on-one caregiver at the time of her death, what support or monitoring was in place to address her mental health needs, and why was she in a hotel, DHS declining to answer, citing state privacy laws. DHS going on to say any child in a hotel is one too many and unacceptable, following a scathing state audit finding nearly 300 youth placed in hotels, many under the watch of unlicensed providers. DHS now claiming just 18 foster children remain housed in hotels. Progress, Ward's family says, still falls woefully short.
Well, what does that mean? They were supposed to be out of hotels years ago. I'm not asking you to admit you're negligent or anything, but just compassion and perhaps a little bit of, condolence and recognition that things need to be better. I don't see any of that.
Now, because this case was ruled a suicide, tonight Baltimore police tell me that their investigation into the incident has ended, a decision Doyle disagrees with. Reporting live in Baltimore City, Rebecca Pryor, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.